So here we are in the shop. It is Thursday, 7/9, July 9th. And I'm putting on finishing up some drawer doors, edge banding. Man, 5 weeks ago or so, I had to grab some sandpaper, sorry. Step out of the way here for a minute. I've been documenting it all the way along here. And it seems like, well, it is 5 weeks ago or so. My wife went to the hospital. You guys have been following along, you know the story. So I'll spare you the re-story. But 2 days ago, Tuesday, was her birthday. And the night before her birthday just sparked. It's doing really well. And that was on the 7th. For those of you who follow along closely, you really know. And had a really good day. Kids came over. Everything was pretty good. Grandkids came over. She got to hold them, love on them, play with them a little bit. Well, not play with them, but got to spend time. Vanessa was here. Brought the babies. Paul was here. It was a good day. Yesterday was pretty cool. Nothing too far out there. And then last night we went to bed and she said her face was tingly. Left side of her face was tingling, which is a direct indicator of today was going to be a shitty day. So she said she just needed to go to sleep. So left some calm TV on for a little while and then quietly let her go to sleep. And this morning she gets up and I happened to go back in the house when she got up because, you know, my shop is in the backyard. And she was super wobbly. Getting up this morning, needed a lot of help. Getting to the bathroom. Getting her coffee, things like that. I helped out, did what I could this morning. And she was resting comfortably in the house. Nothing too more major going on. And I left and went in the backyard and went to work. I got stuff to work on here in the shop, so I've been home. And I started getting hungry. I knew the dogs had eaten, and I hadn't seen them out here yet, so I was kind of like, well, I'll go in and eat. If she needs help letting the dogs out or whatever, I'll let the dogs out. Let them go to the bathroom. And just carry on. I went back in the house and she was just getting out of the shower. and she was super wobbly. Just looked exhausted from taking a shower. So I had put my breakfast in the microwave. I had some leftover ribs from Monday night or Tuesday night. So I didn't want to make any more dirty stuff. So paper plate and some ribs and finish eating something that was already made so it doesn't go to waste. And then when she was done in the bathroom, I happened to go around the corner and I helped her get back to the kitchen. She wanted something to drink. And then she needed some help getting to her chair. She managed to get her shoes on by herself. And now she's resting comfortably in there watching TV. So I just, some days I just don't know what else to do. I want to be there every minute. And I want to help out, do everything that I can. And there's a balance I have to work. And there's a balance of everything we do. Right? We have dogs, chickens have to be fed, the bills have to be paid, jobs have to be done. And I feel bad. I feel bad that I can't fix things. It's emotional. I can't fix things. I can't make it better. I can only console and comfort, and I can't make it better. I've done everything I can and I can't make it better. I don't know what else to do. I'm tired, but I won't quit. She's tired and won't quit. We don't give up. But you have to understand, there's nobody here every day. There's not. I don't have parents that help us. I don't have at my age, a retired mother or father or grandparents or nobody that is here for support. Aunts, uncles, just family. We don't really have anybody here. Her parents aren't around. They don't come around. That's a whole nother long story. We have limited people around and help because of other people's circumstances. It's a sad situation. I don't know. Probably what I would consider our closest one of our oldest has 5 kids and is experiencing headache issues herself, and it's hard for her to be here, hard for them to be here, and she does the best she can. They're in contact all the time on the phone. She checks in all the time. We talk all the time. But she's unable to be here on a regular basis because of the kids and just their own circumstances. Just you know, it is what it is. But it's constant contact, so that helps. But not having, just being isolated is how it feels. You know, we have a neighbor that lives right directly behind us. We have a neighbor that lives right directly in front of us. One next door, and I mean we're a football field or half a football field or whatever from all four of our closest neighbors right here out in the country. And unless they're passing by on the street or in the driveway, you know, driving down there, we just don't see nobody. Man, it's tough. I'm just trying to say it's tough. It's with all that's required every day, and sometimes it's like it's not that big a deal. It's, you know, it's not that big a deal until she has to go to the bathroom, or she wants to get up and get something to eat, and she, you know, those little things that she just can't do. No one has time. No one wants to sit here and you know, be a sitter, and I get it, but like, you know, you think that in times like this when you're just not feeling well, you know, your parents would be around. Like I remember in 2005 when she first got sick, Becky was first diagnosed with melanoma, skin cancer, had a absolute destructive major surgery to remove it. They said she was stage 5 or stage 4, almost to the edge of not being able to recover from it. And they did a major surgery and removed the cancer. And my mom came for one day and sat with her. And that was the last time my mother made an effort to help at all, in 2005, 21 years ago. And then some other people have come around here and there. You know, if you need anything, call me. Obviously, we don't call because what are you going to ask somebody for? What are you going to tell them you need? What are they going to do for you? What can they do for you? What do you ask for? Hey, can you run over here and help me make my coffee? Can you help me get up and go to the bathroom? Can you help me fold laundry? Can you help? I mean, there's just like, it seems to us, and we've done it for so long, that those things just aren't important enough to call somebody to come over. But when you go a month and don't see anybody, it starts to wear on you. It's like you start to wonder and question, you know, am I the only one that cares about what's going on? Or I can't imagine what she's feeling like. I can't imagine what she's feeling. I can't, like, just sitting here isolated and not ever seeing anybody, and then having friends who say, oh, if you ever need anything, let me know, or oh, I'll be by, and then they never come by anymore. They never see you. They never, I don't know what people think. I've never had conversations with people to know, and I've just, to me, we've just decided that we've done this on our own for so long, seemingly. This has to be the absolute toughest thing on her. And I can't imagine what she's feeling. And there are some conversations we just don't have. We just know what each other's thinking or what we're feeling, or most of the time. But like in this situation, I've never been that sick. I've never felt that helpless, and I know she feels helpless because I see it. I hear it. I hear it in her voice. And I feel helpless that I can't do anything. And the doctors don't do shit. They suck. Until you find that one that's willing to do more than everybody else. I mean, I don't know. What do you do? You can't throw your hands up. You can't quit. You got to keep fighting every day. And you just hope that something will come into your life that changes all of that. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to go out back here and sit on a bucket in the middle of this big tree bush thing we have back here that has like a hole in the middle of it just because of the way it grows. Just go sit back there and hide and not let anybody find me for like an hour and just cry it away. I don't know. What else? Tired, broken, and feeling helpless. I just, absolutely not a damn thing I can do except what I do. And for that, I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I can't make her feel better. I don't have the solution, and nobody else does either. But being here isolated, and it's sometimes a hard pill to swallow when you go months without seeing anybody, no visitors, no help. And when people do come, it's for the available time in their lives, and I get it. And I can also see from the other side, somebody would say, well, you know, when we have something go on, you're not there. How can I be? How can I be there if I can barely be here? You know, I go to the racetrack once a week, and now I'm not going for a month. There's no major races or whatever that interest me until August 1st. But you know, it's for 8 hours one day, and it might only be a dozen times a year, 15 times a year. We don't go to eat. We don't go to movies. That's just stuff we don't do. I mean, we like to cook and eat at home, and we like to watch what we like to watch and be in control of what we see and for how long we see it. Movies don't interest us. Big dinners don't interest us. Spending all that money, we don't go shopping. We don't go on vacations. Perfectly satisfied and happy with what we've created in our own home. And how that was created out of necessity, we've adapted everything we do to what's taking place. And for us, that's fine. But I just wish I could help. I wish there was something that, you know, finances are tough. So I'm here and I'm in there. And I'm worried about in there all day long, because I have to be, especially right now, the last 5 weeks. It's extremely hard. Everything becomes extremely hard. Everything. And I'm trying the best I can. And if nobody else watches this video or sees it, or only a few people see it, maybe 4 or 5 people, I've been seeing that my videos have been getting 3, 4, 5 views, 1 view, whatever. One person sees it, it's fine. At this point, I'm not even really worried about how many people see what I'm putting on YouTube. I really put my videos on YouTube and talk. It's the conversations. And maybe one day when they get older and want to appreciate or know what they've missed or know what they didn't see, I guess it'll be right here for them to see it. So, I don't know. that being said, I got a lot of painting to do. I gotta paint this thing so I can get it put in. All right, guys. See you later.